What is up, YouTube? We are back with another Blood on the Clocktower video, except this time I'm not the storyteller. I'm doing a fancy intro, because you can see on the left we have a bunch of other people in our little YouTube group doing the same. So I thought I would, I don't know, try something different. Address you directly, because we have Lawmother, our storyteller, who's booting the grimoire right now. We've got kind of our core little group of people from Elisa's server that are going to be jumping in, and we are playing Strings Pulling. Strings Pulling is a script that is drum brewing plus the marionette. So you can kind of assume the marionette's going to be in the game. The only major thing that you need to know about the marionette on this script is the potential of the recluse to register as the demon for the setup of the marionette, so that the marionette doesn't specifically have to neighbor the demon. But the marionette thinks that they are a good character, but you are not. Same as the drunk. And the demon knows who you are, and you're actually on the evil team instead of on the good team. So in a minute I'm going to get my rolls, praying I'm not the marionette and I'm actually an evil player, and then we'll see how everything goes.
There's also the theory that Waluigi and Luigi are the same person.
Are they not?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the alter ego.
Yeah. And look up Waluigi Unraveled on YouTube. It's one of my favorite videos. Where somebody has an identity crisis while trying to pretend to be Waluigi.
Dude, I hope it's just Waluigi singing Unravel.
That would be so cool.
That
There's
probably
gotta be something out
exists
there.
as well.
Oh, absolutely.
I need to see that. Guru, you know what to put for the description of this one.
Yes, I do. Let me find that video.
We've got Jack Joy.
Nobody's commented on it ever. I love that, like, this just is a thing.
One day somebody's gonna find out what's happening down there.
Someone's gonna make a playlist of this called Guru Secret Description Playlist.
So, who's Mario?
Oh, yeah, it looks like the oven just reached heat. Okay, well, you know what, this is why I set it for 29 minutes instead of 25, all good.
That's how it is.
Yep.
Ovens, am I right?
If you do burn down your house, please film it. It will be good content.
Maybe our house doesn't burn down because it actually looks really cool.
If I
I've
burn
never
down my
seen it.
house, I'm going to be in a lot of trouble.
I hope that both doesn't burn down and also you get really cool content.
Oh damn, I'm demon again, really? Crazy.
Oh, damn. Fuck.
Hello! I could try to message you. We have another person that wants to join.
Oh, we do? Okay.
Yes.
Awesome. We'll be back. Alright, let me go ahead
Thank God.
and do
Thank
this.
God.
Right?
No
Hey,
telling
Ja.
anyone your role.
Ja.
Okay.
Are we
Okay.
keeping rolls?
No,
No,
just,
it's a
you never know
Can
how
we-
things might randomly get passed out again. Alright.
Can I say
No.
alignment?
I can confidently say that this role probably exists in the game after the re-rack.
Yeah.
Alright,
Low
sit
mystery
down.
seed 8.
I know that I was the marionette, if that's anything.
Oh, nice.
We're actually all marionettes, guys.
Yeah,
That was the demon, so I hadn't been told the marionette yet, Keith.
I pulled the marionette token out of the bag, so I was pretty confident.
Yeah. I mean, I might have been the drunk demon. Who knows? Maybe I just thought I was demon.
Jack,
The lunatic marionette.
There we go.
Exactly.
What's up, Jack?
Welcome. Alright, I'm gonna go build a grim now.
Okay.
Jacques.
Does this mean every YouTuber has to go back and re-record an introduction?
No.
No, we'll have one person join every like 5 minutes and have at least go re-record an introduction for every person that joins.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
The last one I did a full, because I was storytelling for the BMR.
Mm.
I did a full intro and a grim build, and then when Malachi joined, I had to redo all of it because the outsider and minion
Oh,
count
no.
was suddenly
I
different,
loved it.
and I had
Yeah.
to it was just like this, like, okay,
No.
what am I including? And it was because it was a short game. Like half the video was like this grim building. It was funny. Scuffed content's good content.
content people problems.
This is just face TB with Marionette, right?
Yeah.
Literally, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
it is.
cool. Good shit.
You know what's great? Not being told you're Marionette and naming Star Pass too.
That's
You
actually
just
kind of
gave-
funny.
You just gave me the best idea.
Exactly, Gory. I'm glad you understand now. You gotta wait a
If
bit
I'm
so they
anybody's
convince they're
Marionette,
good.
do not stop us.
The great thing about the marionette is that you can just not tell them, and then they don't have to lie. They can
Yeah.
just willfully think like,
They-
guys, I'm doing
yeah.
my best. Like, I just can't solve this. And you're like,
It's not my fault I'm such a bad townsfolk.
I feel like the only real problem is that Undertaker exists, and if a marionette's a top 4 role and they're willing to die, they get executed early before you can tell them, please no, don't do this.
Yeah.
And then the game unravels very quickly sometimes.
It depends. Marionette's more interesting on TV than a lot of other scripts actually because they're really loose.
Yeah,
oh, interesting.
for real.
Yes, of
Yeah.
course, of course.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Alright. I think
Same.
that this is going to be a game.
Oh,
I'm
I don't like
looking
that.
It does not sound good.
One of the games of all time.
I
didn't
feel like
come
we
here
were
for that.
I think this is going to be an interesting game. Alright, let me just
Send
do
help.
a couple of fun things.
I need to prepare my esoteric questions.
Say hi to
Oh.
YouTube.
Hi YouTube.
Hello, you.
Hi,
And
YouTube.
subscribe to Law Mother.
Greetings.
Make sure that you like Law Mother's video as well. It's very important.
Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs.
Oh no.
But unless it's, you know, for your health.
If you're going to do drugs, do it in the comments section where we can supervise you.
Stay in school, kids.
Do your
Drink
drugs,
responsibly.
leave your school.
Join a gang.
The gang of
Never
Law
eat
Mother.
vegetables.
Alright, good night,
Wow,
guys.
The only gang you should join is the book club.
Damn.
Bruh.
Dude, I used to be like one of those library kids in school, and I was such a hardcore library kid that I ended up being library prefect.
Yeah. Izzy, you know I'm trying to get onto that book talk life.
Oh, I know, dude. It was so funny too, because I was like the head library prefect, and I was like the representative library person for our school. My ass does not read. I'm just a shut-in.
I can't read
Based,
on the
honestly.
pictures.
Well, except for the not reading part, just the shut in bit, you know.
It was totally BL manga, wasn't it?
Oh, for sure, for sure. Like, growing up, all I read was Thea Stilton, and that was it. The Thea Stilton books went hard though, so now
What are they
all I
about?
read is manga. Do you know Geronimo Stilton?
Oh, of course I do. I
I've
fucking
heard
love
the name.
Geronimo
Yeah,
Stilton.
I've heard
It's
it.
basically
It's the
that.
refresher.
It's that, but like women.
I see.
Tia Stilton. Tia Stilton, right?
Yeah, Thea's that's
Hello.
Hello. You learn that either Jack or Izzy is the recluse.
Okay.
Hi.
Thank you. Oh, now I can stay in this private chat. I don't have to listen to anybody.
with the Tashi series, dude. I had like the whole like massive compilation of it, and I used to like stay up well past my bedtime reading that shit.
I think
Tashi
bef-
books go so hard.
yeah. Go back far enough.
Wait a minute. If I've detected a recluse, that might mean that their neighbor is the marionette. There's only one outsider? Interesting. I feel like in an 8-player game, you just don't put a marionette in. I feel like something like the Poisoner just better. Spy just better. That'll be interesting.
Full name. It had like a bunch of adjectives, but it was like this like big like brown creature that had like wobbly knees and like it was like had like prickles on its fur.
You're just describing me.
Really well... It's a really well-known children's book. I'm actually gonna try find this now.
I really properly like started when I was reading myself with like Ranger's Apprentice though. That was
Oh, found it. The Gruffalo.
Yes. The Gruffalo, yes.
Yeah, the Gruffalo went hard, dude.
Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. I hope you are having a good morning. I'm not. I'm dead. Figure out who did it.
Oh no.
My favorite storyteller has died.
No.
Is
Oh,
it
no,
Pop Talk and
Mother.
Love first? No.
My mother's the best storyteller. No.
Oh no! Why did I do this? Why did I, the demon, do this?
Why?
This
That
mystery.
demon
Oh no, what?
Hello.
Hello, kid.
Yeah, look, I'm scared. I'm the investigator that saw you as the marionette.
Okay, let's go.
So, either that's game-solving information, or, like, I'm the drunk or something.
I don't know how. So, I have not played with whatever base set the marionette is.
It's
assume
from
that
Experimental.
You're a good character, so I assume it's like legit, like a family character. It's basically like a drunk. But
It's a drunk, but you're actually evil. Yeah.
yeah, cool. I will keep that in mind. I don't really have a particularly active role anyway.
Okay. Do you want to claim a character to me? Do you want to?
I am mayor as far as I'm concerned. So
Mayor Marionette, really rude.
yeah, but also like, it's kind of inconsequential, right? Because if only 3 players live and no execution occurs,
Well, it's just basically a nothing evil player with a good bluff. It's like the same as the imp claiming to be the mayor, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess so. It is a good bluff.
Unless if I'm poisoned and the point is to just make you look like you really would never activate.
Poison does work.
Yeah, the poisoner
But
acts
they
on the
wouldn't
first
know.
night. Look, I'm scary looking. People would target me. Or I'm the marionette seeing the marionette somewhere else. That would be extra funny.
That would be that would also be like insanely.
You would just never believe that you're the marionette ever. Pain.
The marionette investigator seeing the marionette.
Yeah,
I also feel like that'd be.
maybe. Yeah, La Mother's bullying me. Calling it now.
She said she's.
So rude. Alright, well, I want to try and talk to Izzy. That's my other ping. And try and get a vibe. So, good luck, I guess.
Bye.
Oh,
Hello.
Shit, okay. How are we doing?
So I'm the investigator that saw you as the marionette.
Well, that's fun.
Did you want to claim a character to me, or?
Coming straight out the gate with that is kind of funny.
That's what I got,
I don't
homie.
know if I want...
You don't neighbor me. It's not a play.
It's a little interesting. I don't feel like I should, just because it's such a strong play out the gate that if you're evil, then I've just walked into a hole.
Okay. For what? To make you think that you're evil also?
No, as in, like, if you're evil, then you're just getting me to out my role right off the gate.
Okay.
You're not actually investigator. I don't know.
But I am though.
Well, I don't know that.
I just had the same conversation with Jack, and Jack claimed mayor to me. So, like, marionette mayor is actually really fucking scary.
Hey man, I mean, if I'm the marionette, it's not like I have fucking any idea.
Well, you just had a big conversation with Piggy. That could be your demon.
We had a conversation saying we were both slayers.
Okay.
That was the conversation. It's like, I'm a slayer. No, I'm a slayer.
Yeah.
Like, cool, we'll slay each other, and then we laugh.
So, Lawmother, I just told Izzy about my investigator information that she is in fact the marionette. But Izzy's being very cagey with me and unhelpful.
I don't know. I don't take lightly to people coming out the gates calling me a marionette. Especially since apparently you just said that to Jack as well, so...
I don't neighbor
I would
either of
think
you.
it too if I had been informed by my demon that I was the marionette.
Yeah. Well, I don't neighbor. I don't neighbor either of you, so...
Yeah.
Unless if either of you is the recluse, or Piggy is the recluse, you got nothing to worry about.
Well, how does that make a difference if anybody's the recluse?
The position of the marionette. I could only know if I'm the demon. I could only know the marionette is next to me, or if they are next to a recluse, because that is the marionette's positioning requirements. The marionette must neighbor the demon, and the recluse can register as the demon.
Oh, I get that now. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So either you have to be next to me and I'm telling you you're my marionette, which is not what I'm doing, or you have to neighbor the recluse as the marionette.
So hypothetically, if Jack was the recluse, I would be a marionette.
You could be, yeah.
I could be.
Additionally, if Jack is the recluse, my information could just be seeing him as a recluse and him registering as a marionette, which is why I wanted to get a claim out of both of you.
I'm gonna go out of a limb here and just trust this, which is kind of inconvenient because you're saying this after you've said all of this, so you don't have to trust me.
What do you mean, just explaining the thing?
No, it's because I wasn't sure why like the recluse was important here, so I wasn't sure whether I should have that info that I have.
Yeah, so it might mean Jack is evil if you are the recluse.
Yeah, I am. You can choose to believe this just because I know it's kind of convenient that I'm now coming out with this information right after you explain the
No, it's actually really not convenient. This is where I reveal my master stroke, where I was actually the librarian that saw either of you as the recluse the entire time. Lord Mother, don't you fucking react to this, you know it's the truth. Yeah, I was a librarian the whole time. I wanted to be an investigator that saw a recluse because then I could get a better claim from each person and less likely to lie to me if they were actually the recluse. So I am the librarian that saw you or Jack as the recluse.
Well, I can say I'm the recluse. I don't know what Jack said to you, but...
He said mayor, so...
Recluse token.
But I think that we should still stick with the investigator marionette thing.
Yeah, that's fine. You can say whatever you want, so good.
Alright.
But yeah, I'm recluse.
We should kill Piggy or Jack.
But he was marionette. Piggy joked he was marionette.
Kill him. Straight kill him. Yeah, let's get him.
Fair enough.
Oh, do you want to let Guri in here? What?
I was just waiting till I could talk to Keith so I could ask him my question.
Alright, Izzy, you can leave.
But Izzy knows what the question is.
Yeah.
The question is, what is your character's favorite drink?
Water.
You're the second tap water I have, so I'll put you down as a double fan.
What the fuck?
Do you have the same question for me or something different?
We have to go back. Time is on.
Time's up. Okay. Bye.
I have two important announcements. One, I'm a very excitable individual, and nobody should take smiles, or giggles, or snorts, or perhaps hiccuping or choking on water that I might do while I am covering your cats to mean anything.
What has happened?
Second, nominations are now open.
So I may have done something very funny. That's what that comment is about.
Message to Keith, Jack, and Izzy. I didn't manage to speak to you today. Just a heads up. You're all my marionettes. I don't know which of your neighbors are the recluse, but just trust me on this.
Sus. So sus.
Elise, what I was talking about makes sense now.
So...
Yeah.
I got told the same thing. So we both.
Okay, cool. That makes sense.
We
Yeah,
both
that makes
know
sense.
I believe Guri, you were my second chat. You were the second person I told they were the marionette.
Okay,
My fourth chat, you were the fourth person I told was the marionette. Yeah.
Well, speaking
We
of,
have the nomination.
I'm the investigator that saw a marionette between two people.
Oh,
The next to column.
Piggy is yes next to Column, and the other person was Jack.
Well, I feel there's a clear takeaway here.
I think there's
A very clear takeaway here.
So I would like to kill Column or Guri.
Have we heard of an Undertaker or a Virgin around?
I don't think we would have heard of an Undertaker. To be honest,
Is he
but
a recluse by any chance?
Nah, brother.
Okay.
Do we have an outsider? Because we might have a drunk otherwise.
We should have one.
I've heard of an outsider circulating. Won't say who it is, but I've heard of one.
Is it
I'm
you,
not
is
gonna
it?
help them though.
is it
no.
your Saint Demon Bluff?
My demon bluff.
Keith nominates Column.
Keith nominates home. Tell us why, Keith.
Yeah, this is the best demon candidate. Let's get him.
Home, your response.
I feel like the person sitting next to both the potential marionette penises is a better demon candidate than the person sitting next to one of them.
That would be game-solving information to give to a you start knowing character, and I feel like that wouldn't happen.
I think it's more likely like an outsider that you're out drunk would be my guess, given how powerful that info is. I'm not necessarily like, so I'm the Raven Keeper. I am not hiding it. Demon can call my bluff if you want. But yeah, I'm not necessarily the worst kill, but I'm not necessarily the best either. So up to town.
Question: I kind of missed that info, Keith. What was your info on investigator?
Either Jack or Piggy is the marionette.
Interesting. Okay.
Alrighty. 4 votes to put Column on the block.
We should just execute this because the Raven Keeper's never going to activate.
I'm sorry, it's Column, right?
Yeah, Colin.
Column.
No, not my demon.
Alright.
I think I'd usually be okay with this, but the fact that I hard claimed to one person today, like properly, and it was Column, and I think I do trust Column. So if the demon wants to kill Column, they're gonna have to.
What is this minion panic from the non-marionette?
I feel like the information Keith has is so strong.
Column will nominate Jack. Tell us why, Column.
Quite frankly, I'm not actually putting a lot of stock in Keith's information. That feels very much like a drunk investigates information to me as opposed to the sober one, so I'm not really involved with it. I have heard of a different bit of information that to make it work means I have very limited places I can put an evil team, and Jack is evil in most of those places, so...
Understandable.
Alright. It will take 4 to tie, 5 to execute on Column.
No, on Jack.
Yes, on Jack. Thank you. Jack, I didn't give you a defense. Defend yourself.
As far as I'm concerned, I am the mayor, which means I have no information other than I am the mayor. I don't really have a strong defense. It's me, guys. Check it out.
So I'm just trying to
Yeah,
get this off my demon, so...
Just a reminder, 4 to tie, 5 to execute.
Let's kill this so my demon is safe.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's lying.
Don't tie this.
Izzy, please.
Oh.
Izzy. Oh.
Alright.
Let's go.
Oops.
Column is no longer on the block.
Sedanis nominates. Which of them do I nominate?
Nominate me, so if I get undertaken, we can prove if I'm the drunk or not.
Yeah, good idea.
Because both of my best candidates are now no longer slated.
I'm pretty sure we don't.
Yeah,
I'm
I'll
pretty
nominate
sure
Keith
we have
then.
an undertaker, it's me. based off the claims that have been going around. So
I know that we have an Undertaker. And
I nominate Keith. Yeah.
Dennis nominates Keith. Tell us why.
In case there's an Undertaker out there, in case the outsider claim is lying or something, I don't know. In case Keith is a minion, like, this is also possible. Like,
The marionette.
Yeah, that would be really funny for a marionette investigator to see a marionette somewhere else. The demon leads to them and goes, "You're my marionette," and then that marionette's like, "What the fuck, dude?"
I mean, Elise, buddy, it's not me. So.
Alright. It's 4 to tie, 5
I
to
don't
execute,
like-
and put Keith on the block.
I don't like voting on a neighbor here, but like Keith is clearly not demon from this, so.
Alrighty. Counting down.
Why are we?
This is a great kill. Yes, get it off. Col-
I don't know about this one.
It's already off, Colin. Colin's tired.
it's already off.
Alright,
the
yeah,
wheels.
yeah.
This
Just
is,
yeah.
Keith is
Don't-
marked for death. I am going to I don't think you're going to beat 6, so I'm going to end the day in 5.
I claim Slayer and shoot.
Piggy claims Slayer and shoots Izzy.
I use a wet paper towel as my weapon.
You use a wet paper towel as your weapon.
Yep.
Okay, so you go to the sink with your roll of paper towels, and you get them all wet, and then you start like you basically walk up very slowly and non-climactically to Izzy, and then you paste the wet end of the paper towel roll onto Izzy, and then start just like wrapping Izzy around on it, and Izzy, you now have a wet, soggy paper corset. Also, Keith is executed and dies, and you all go to sleep.
Good night.
Yeah, man, I was about to claim Slayer and shoot Izzy as well.
Thanks, fellas.
Too
Love
late.
you all.
Just put it
We
down.
could have had a chain. We could have all shot Izzy.
No,
Yeah.
I want to claim Slayer and I want to shoot Izzy.
So true.
Alright, guys, I'm
So
the drunk. We
relatable.
have to kill Izzy.
Sure. How convenient. That's
Crazy if the demon killed into the Raven Keeper tonight. So crazy.
That would be
So crazy.
Intelligence of my play, they will never kill me. It makes it far easier for me to solve in Final 3. Because that's already one getting it down from my perspective.
Oh no. The stupid sausage roll thing is like stuck to the baking paper. I have not done a good job here.
Yeah.
Damn,
Yikes.
sausage roll.
How did I manage? I have my ways.
Okay.
You know what? I just lift up the baking paper with the thing onto the plate. It works!
Let's go.
Oh.
Let him cook.
Yeah, it's...
Let
Cooking
him
is
cook.
happening.
Where someone's cooking up a can of aluminum foil.
Sorry, that's baking paper that my sausage roll is stuck to.
Oh, let's go.
My frozen sausage roll.
Answer your
You ever get that feeling where like you know you should do something and then you just didn't do it and you're like, oh wait, I should have done that.
good morning. Elise is dead. Have fun.
Why
Gas.
did I kill the Raven
Alright.
Keeper? What?
Yeah,
Right,
demons
my
are a
info's
coward.
juicy. I guess I'll go around telling people privately. Hey,
Hello.
dead friend. How
Are
you
you,
doing?
are you ready for the dish?
Yeah.
So I'm the librarian. Only you and Izzy know this. I'm the librarian that saw Izzy as the recluse. Izzy is the recluse. She claimed recluse to me after I told her I was the investigator that saw her as the marionette. So your chef one could be on Piggy or on Jack from the Recluse.
That is spicy. I've marked you now as a librarian. That's funny.
Yeah.
Do you have a token? Oh, I can put Izzy's token back. Izzy should just out.
Yes and no.
Why no?
Because if Izzy had outed on Reckless on day one, she would have been executed. And executing me was way more favorable.
Okay. Huh. Well, at least we know that either you're drunk or unlikely, or the recluse is the one outsider in this game. I think Izzy's pretty safe.
Yeah. That's it. Like, outside account vouches for her. I vouch for her. She's the most confirmed good player right now.
We might not have a marionette then. In that case, we might.
It's
have
fully possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go gather info.
Okay.
On lack of claims.
Alrighty. Oh, everyone's already gone.
So, are you the Undertaker?
No.
Do you know of an Undertaker?
I'm legit. I'm pretty sure we don't have one in the game.
Fair enough.
Yeah, no, I am. As far as anyone is concerned, I'm the Raven Keeper. I'm going to just keep claiming that and let the evil team try and figure out if I'm lying or not.
Fair enough. I won't give you the full gossip, but I'm not the investigator. And I've told Elise and Izzy my real character.
Are you a character that gets evil things by any chance?
No.
So, like, by that I mean things like fortune teller.
No.
Were you a bad execution?
No.
I'll put down top 4, I guess. Anyway, cool.
But basically, I trust Izzy. Izzy is the most confirmed good player on my groom.
Okay.
And I really want to kill Piggy.
In that case, assuming Elise hasn't lied to me, I'm assuming there's some sort of librarian confirmation, or either librarian or Washington confirmation going on between you and Izzy. I'm not going to push on which. In that case, I think I'm left with either we have a recluse between Jack and Guri, or our evil team is Jack and Guri.
Why do you trust Piggy over Jack and Guri?
Well, based off Elise's info, I'd have to be evil if Piggy's evil and you're confirming Izzy.
Izzy is the recluse and I'm the librarian.
Okay.
So for Guri and Jack to be evil, the chef number will be more likely higher.
Yeah, no, it's... I actually doubt they'd do that. Giving a chef 2 is game solving. Giving a chef 2 is pretty much saying the evil team...
There's 3 permutations of possibility, or you just believe that you are drunk.
Welcome back to town. Alright, nominations are open. Have fun.
Quick, somebody nominate Sedanis.
I am a chef with a 1. I'm dead. I told everyone yesterday I was a you start knowing role. Oh, Sedanis is disconnected. I'll just keep talking. I hard claim to Colin. Died immediately, and that's fine by me. But yeah, to the people that I was being a little ambiguous with, I am a chef.
Got it.
I'm not gonna lie, Chief. It's looking like a Colin Beeman Piggy marionette game, but that's just
Hang on. That's
Alright,
the second chef claim.
We can.
Hey,
Yeah.
yo.
Hmm?
Who's
Oh yeah.
who?
Jack, I'm not actually the chef. I was the.
Jack, and you're claiming.
Sorry.
Mayor?
Yeah, I'm claiming that.
Sorry,
No,
man.
Piggy claimed chef.
Yeah.
Izzy, I have a question. If you think I'm the demon, why do I kill the chef who I know there? Like, I have literally any other choice would be a better choice, I think.
May it bounce?
could be.
the only explanation, really.
To be fair,
mean, like,
Guri and
yeah,
Piggy have a
maybe.
fortune. For what it's worth, Guri and Izzy have a fortune teller yes on them.
Alright, we should
Oh,
kill
that makes
Izzy.
sense.
I
'cause
believe
probably
keep information
I
now.
am the goddamn red herring. I'm gonna cry.
I mean,
Wait.
one of you's probably the red herring, one of you's probably the demon from my perspective, right?
I more believe
Or
that
like,
one of
or
us is
Colm's
a
the red herring as
than
well.
a demon,
Izzy,
to be honest.
Izzy, are you not the recluse?
Oh wait, yeah. Hey, that would explain that. Oh fuck.
Are we not?
Huh?
Is that not the
Wow.
case?
Come out now. Sorry, I am the recluse. I forgot that. I would actually register as a demon in that situation. That is actually so my bad. I very rarely am the recluse, so I forgot that that's a thing.
Okay,
yeah, just coming out now.
here's
I'm the
my
recluse.
logic. Sorry for outing you like that, but I also think it's relevant
it's
for the red herring. Like, it would make sense.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, if Piggy was the Slayer and was able to shoot Izzy as the Slayer, Izzy could have died, but Izzy didn't die. So what if Piggy really is the marionette? And I do
That's what
have...
I'm saying.
my chef number's 1. So...
That is true. We should kill
Obviously-
Jack.
Like,
I agree. True.
from my POV, what has happened here is that Colum came out as Ravenkeeper day 1, being like, "Oh, now nobody's gonna kill me because I'm Ravenkeeper," which is like such a nice thing for a demon to say. Like, "Oh no, like I won't die at night. That's crazy. So don't expect me to die at night." So it gave me that kind of energy. Not gonna lie, and I don't know, Piggy's in a spot where it's like I trust majority of the board, and as a recluse, the minions either next to me or it's next to somebody else. And looking at the pairing around the board, it could just be a funny situation where the marionette's next to a recluse and the demon, and just got ill-lucked and got spot right in the middle. And maybe the recluse is like trying to throw us off to think, oh, maybe the demon's somewhere else because the recluse is there. So I personally think it's Colin.
So you
Okay,
see the
but
problem
if
I'm
it is-
having
have
now.
to make nominations.
I'll
Look, if
nominate
it is-
Problem I'm having now.
Oh.
Izzy nominates who?
Colin.
Izzy nominates Column. Izzy, do you think that you pretty much summarized your accusation?
Pretty much, but I'm very sorry if it's not you.
Column, your defense.
If I was actually the demon here, I absolutely star pass and back up whoever catches star pass if I'm playing Ravenkeeper, and I just claim that the demon saw it as a powerful roll trying to buff. I'm fine if Town wants to execute me. I understand that I am suspicious. I feel operating off the assumption that Piggy is the marionette because they failed to kill a recluse is not a good assumption to go off, because I don't see why a storyteller would let a recluse die there for balance reasons. Based off what I'm hearing, I'm actually kind of currently inclined to believe that if I had to guess, either Jack or Sid is our demon.
All right. Takes 3
I
to
will
put Column on the block.
vote on this.
I will not be putting my demon on the block, sorry.
Of course.
All right, with 4 votes, Column is on the block. Are there any more nominations?
Piggy nominates Izzy.
I know you would.
Piggy nominates Izzy. It will take all 5 alive votes or a combination of dead votes to tie this, just so you know, or to execute on this, rather. You can tie it.
Just so I can tell the group I'm doing this out of contractual obligation.
Okay.
Absolutely. Piggy, your accusation.
So guys, Izzy's not the recluse. I was the drunk slayer who just missed on the demon. We should kill this. This is not minion panic.
Izzy.
This is Minion Panic. This man came up to me day 1 saying, Colm is my demon, I am the recluse, but I'm the slayer. And I said, okay. And I low-key 100% believe that. Also, I don't know, man. Claiming drug just because your slayer shot didn't go off is a bold claim. But,
Well,
off
well,
the scene.
Well, here's the thing. I ended up just getting you wet, so like.
Sorry.
Oh, that's a wild
Sorry.
sentence.
Oh, yeah.
I'll
Say
hold off
something.
on the dead vote, but I will
Drug
remember.
kill is
Sorry.
an awful kill.
All
Sorry,
right.
Keith also
It is
confirmed by
highly
librarian.
unlikely.
Colin will nominate Guri.
Colin will nominate Guri. Colin, tell us why.
Panic.
It's honestly, it's not It's Izzy. I'm on the block. It's for my killing good players, so there's no reason for me to not nominate. It's not panic. If Town really was saying to me, I honestly I don't think it's getting lifted anyway. I think Guri could be a good execution because of a mix of chef info and where I think at least one evil has to be on top of fortune teller info.
Guri, your defense.
Minion panic. Also, I am finally doing something useful in a Blood on the Clocktower game, and please let me keep on doing that. I don't have much of a defense here because I don't think there's much of an accusation here.
I think the fortune teller yes on you is a bit of an accusation.
Oh,
Well, that's because I'm
I forgot that.
Yeah, it's Izzy. I realize that, but also I think mathematically at this point, you're very likely to be picked with someone who triggered yes anyway.
Fair.
I want to vote on this, but I don't want to waste my vote. I feel like I'm happy with Sidanis or Guri dying. I think they're my most likely demon candidates.
I think based off the voting so far, I think Jack's probably a minion.
Which would make Sidanis a demon.
Or Guri.
If we
I
think
don't know.
isn't the most likely minion in play a marionette, which would not mean that like voting patterns.
What if
are
it's just
an
a Lisa
indicator
and Colin, bro?
of alignment?
In
Yeah,
that
we're
case,
both
I'm
about to
deciding
be dead.
to kill my own.
So
That one will be cleared very quickly. Don't worry.
Like, I don't know, shoot.
All right, I'm gonna end the day in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Colum is executed and dies.
No.
To sleep you go.
Bruh,
Alright,
I'm
demon
so
and you
sorry,
get
Colin.
dead.
I'm so sorry.
If I was demon, Izzy, if I was demon there, I'd definitely, like I said, I'd definitely star pass the night before because I'm claiming Ravenkeeper. I can confirm who the new demon is.
Well, it's just made my life so much more awkward because I really thought I trusted the rest of this board.
yeah, Colm and I are on the same team.
Yeah, I actually very much believe that we are all the same team at least.
Yeah.
What about me? Can I be on Team Friend?
I'm not sure. I
Oh,
think
fuck
you
me.
would be the marionette that saw that got false. Oh no, wait. If we decide,
no,
Yeah.
you're
I'm the
right.
librarian that saw the recluse. My information is
No,
true and
no,
good.
Yes, you're right.
If Keith isn't on the same team as us, you're the drunk.
Yeah, that's fair. Keith is on our
Well, that
team.
would infer a Baron.
I think we have 3.
Finally, a friend.
Yeah, sorry, I was going off the investigator info.
Yeah, the investigator info was a play to expose the recluse.
The world where Keith isn't on the same team as Elise and I, you're evil.
Bro, I'm
That's
not
true.
evil, bro.
I mean, I could be poisoned by a poisoner.
Sure, but I can confirm that your info is correct with what I am, so I don't think you are poisoned from my point of view.
Yeah, I mean, I trust Izzy based on the information I have received.
Look, everyone's got a blue token on my grim. We can't
Same
here.
What if we all just held hands?
Except I have 2 Raven Keepers.
Wait, who's the other one?
Shock.
That's fine, don't worry about it.
Shock.
That's fine, don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I have background music going while playing this game, and currently the song just goes "fuck you mean" again and again. So Elise just claims something, and it just says "fuck you mean."
We've got Final Fantasy.
Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. But we're so sad because Guri has died.
Great.
So past. Piggy's the demon now.
Why would you say
I'm
that?
so gonna be in Final 3, and I hate it. I don't
We
wanna
are,
be in
just stop
Final
us
we
there.
are on
Who
Final
wants to
4,
talk? Who wants to
so
talk?
if you would like to do the sleeps, you may do that. If you'd like to have chats, I will give you 3 minutes.
I don't like this, bro.
Guri just star past Izzy.
It ain't me, brother. I'm
No,
the only
'cause I think
outsider
both-
on this board.
Both chefs saw 1, right? Both chef claims said 1.
There's a
so-
recluse, so it can either be.
Yeah, oh, true.
Or if
I think
Guri is
leaving
the
a
indicator.
recluse is stuffing up everybody's info at this rate.
Wait, how do we
I don't
know
know.
that there's a recluse?
Because I'm
there's
the
a librarian.
recluse.
Yeah, but how do we actually know?
Yeah, but
that?
how do we know? How do we prove that?
Hello. Yes. Mhm. Mhm. Yes. It can register as a 1 or a 2, depending on what the storyteller deems necessary. Okay.
What makes sense is everything that's been said so far is entirely based off a series of assumptions. And I feel like we
Well,
have
no,
actual information.
because I told them I'm recluse, and they're like, I'm librarian. I saw you as recluse. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm trusting them.
Okay,
Oh
Keith.
shit!
This is peaceful.
Okay.
Interesting.
Hi.
That's crazy. We should kill Jack. What's going on, Keith?
You know, just fix my microphone to have the correct input.
Ah, yeah.
So my video recording has the correct microphone, and I'm like, oh, it's literally turned off. Why am I getting background static? It's because my webcam was the microphone set up for the Clocktower app. So you all would have had shit audio from me, but the recording is fine. Like,
Oh, that's great.
yeah. So Colin, I solved the game.
Oh, that's good.
Jack and Piggy can be evil together and correctly get a chef one with a recluse.
Yeah, no, it's like I say, I wasn't really putting too much stock into where the recluse was for Chef One, as opposed to like building people, building potentially you or Sid or Elise. Actually, not really Elise because
Keith, would that not be a chef 2 if they were both, or a chef 0 if they were both evil? Can the reckless read differently to one or the other?
Yeah, that's literally what I clarified.
Oh my god, okay, I did not know that was a thing. I thought
Yeah.
because it was reading to the chef there, so I thought it was like, it either read as evil or as good when that happened, but I guess not.
it's why in terms of building evil people versus the recluse, I was like putting both of them next to the recluse or both of them in a line. Because I doubt they'd give Chef 2 there. That's just
Bro,
game
Scar, I'm gonna throw hands of you.
I love leaving with a bombshell. Like, it wasn't meant to be that dramatic.
I haven't done anything but be confused this game.
That is you every game.
Nominations are open.
Really?
But I understand that folks might want to sleep tonight.
I think we sleep.
I am kind of
I
sleepy.
want to clarify something because we are going to sleep. Sidanis, you are claiming. Like I have you down as Raven Keeper.
No, I'm
I'll
the
be
fortune teller.
changing that. Okay.
No, I claimed, I said, oh, I was gonna lie to you. I was like, oh, maybe, you know what, I'll give you Ravenclaw. I'm gonna go get fortune teller and everyone else. That's what I said, remember?
You did say that. I just wanted to clarify.
Oh
before
no.
we move on and go to sleep. Okay. I'm happy. I feel. Yes.
Do I release my information today or tomorrow? Because you're the only person that knows.
I'd say
I know.
wait. I'd say it's better to wait because that way we don't guide who the demon killer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I know who the demon should kill.
I feel I know who the demon.
Info is that important.
I mean, Izzy is confirmed good, so.
You know, if I'm honest, I kind of want to lead the demon. I want to lead them in a certain way.
Yeah.
Sedanis, would you like to sleep tonight?
Oh yeah, I'd like to sleep, I think.
Piggy, would you like to sleep tonight?
No, I'm bloodthirsty. Let's kill someone.
Izzy, would you like to sleep tonight?
Absolutely. Please, can we sleep?
Jack, would you like to sleep tonight?
No, but I probably would.
Piggy, are you actually planning on nominating?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I don't like it here, guys. Don't put me in the final 3. I don't want to be here anymore.
Can we just talk about the mayor claim that was thinking about executing on 4?
What? Yeah. Well, as I said, I'm Slayer, dude. I'm gonna 50-50 it tomorrow. It's Oliver is.
What?
Guys, Jack's real. We can trust him. I'm Jack's washerwoman.
The
What?
only thing I
Oh,
disagree
no.
with is Jack is real. Jack is in fact not real.
Izzy is dead, IRL.
Oh my god, Izzy died in real life. No, Izzy.
My demon kill worked, even though I was dead.
Oh, thank God, she's not actually dead.
I went to the bathroom really badly.
Yeah.
Sedanis died in the night.
I'm shocked.
Oh, this is...
Wait,
Star Pass, surely.
wait.
No, I think Star Pass too, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, let me put it this way. I think Guri Star Pass, but if you think I Star Pass, it does not matter because the demon is either Jack or Piggy. And that I'm also trying to solve that, okay?
I thought it was
Alright, so
two
then
Star
we killed-
Passes. Now that
I
you've
don't like-
also Star Pass, 2 Star Passes in one day.
Yeah, wait, now hang on. Izzy is the good imp.
It's being 2 star pass. We just need to kill Izzy. Simple.
Yeah, Izzy is the good imp.
So,
Um,
so we just kill Izzy, right?
I think we should do a round robin first.
I
Round
think so
robin.
too.
I can facilitate a round robin. Alright. Furry.
Monk protected Izzy night 1, only told Elise and Izzy what my actual role was day 2, because they're the only people that I semi-trusted. Also, I protected Izzy night 1, and that's why I said I'm actually doing something good this game, because I want to like validate myself and change the narrative a bit. And then I died the next day. And at least I still trust, the only 2 people that had like solid info on me.
Alright, Elise.
Hi, I'm the chef with a 1, and I did pass on Guri's claim to keep via whispers on day 2.
In fairness, she said Guri likes to drink wine and is religious. However,
that narrows it down to 2 things, and one of them can't be it. So
because I'm the librarian and I saw Izzy or Jack as the recluse.
Sedanis.
Okay, I'm the fortune teller. I think the realistic starting demon candidates are Guri, myself, and Colm. It doesn't matter which one it is, whether it's a woman or a marionette. I'm leaning towards marionette, which would knock out Colm. The pings are Elise, Piggy, no. Guri is a yes, which is a recluse, so I picked Guri and myself, and I got a yes. I think that Guri was the starting demon who star passed to either Jack or Piggy. I don't know which one it is.
Tom.
I'm the Raven Keeper. I from my absolutely not during the day death saw myself as Raven Keeper. I don't know why I checked myself.
Piggy.
I am the Slayer that accidentally got Izzy wet with a paper towel. And yeah, I'm really sorry about that. I think I was actually just drunk and you were actually just evil. Unless you are the recluse, in that case, then Jack is evil. So it couldn't possibly be me. Or I'm the marionette and I don't know who my demon is because I'm. So, oh well.
Izzy.
Hi, it's your boy, the recluse. Which has the shenanigans of the entire game, because I think everybody is getting this information because I'm in this game. I think the chef one is I'm sitting next to somebody who's a marionette. I think Sid was the demon at this point that probably star passed Piggy. I think he's trying to throw Scar under the bus here, and I think that everybody's getting wild info because I simply exist in this game.
Jack.
I'm starting to think I might genuinely be the mayor. Pretty crazy, I know. But also, if that's the case, then we can also just not vote and then win. Which is a possibility. That is a line of play that we can do.
I want to kill Jack.
we haven't had a mayor victory.
Yeah, I
We
don't think
have
we're
it.
gonna. I'm gonna feel this. I don't think we're gonna get a victory.
No, I believe Jack is the current demon. Piggy is playing like an outed minion right now.
If you think it's a star pass, regardless of if it was Guri or Sid, then it can be a no-win because that means.
I don't know. I still think
And
it's
we know this
Piggy
because
here.
it hasn't been a game vote.
I don't know,
I
Jack
feel
seemed
like
pretty evil to me in my evil brain, so
True, I am actually quite evil.
yeah.
I'm a
I
sinister
don't know.
I think it's
Socially,
Piggy
Piggy's
just
reading evil.
right.
Yeah,
and
but
so-
minion, not demon.
Oh, if I'm drunk, then like it might be Izzy. No, if you're drunk, then it is me. It's not maybe. You would know that it's me if you're drunk. But I don't think you're anything.
Izzy and I would have to be evil together.
Yeah,
B.
Yeah, is
could be, but in my reality, it's not the case. Obviously.
I
I'm gonna give
I
you a
find that
timer to nominate.
I find it very unlikely that Keith and Izzy are able together because we've got way too many votes for
Me
Keith
too.
day one.
Yeah. I think in this situation, I'm more leaning towards Piggy, but I'm happy to hear what other people are saying.
I think Piggy
I would-
is minion. I think Jack is demon.
Really?
That's crazy.
Piggy is playing like an outed minion. Piggy is not playing like a demon that's worried about being executed right now.
To who though?
I just think Guru is a red herring.
Past Piggy.
I'm more willing to vote Piggy out here, but I'm listening to all the dead
I will-
votes just because I know you guys can't nom.
You're our only nomination, Izzy. You're the only good player alive.
Whatever
Yeah.
you pick, Izzy, I will nominate with. But also, if we think it's Piggy, we shouldn't. Like, we can just get by with the mayor win.
Yeah, but I think if fuck. So here's the thing. I think that in the world where Piggy is the current demon, Piggy was specifically Starbuster.
Yeah.
But what if
Keith
Jack
is making a
might
world
be
which
minion?
mechanically works for Jack as starting demon and Piggy as starting minion. That mechanically works. I don't think is the most likely. I genuinely cannot.
It fits
tell
their
which
behavior.
is the more likely.
Jack is not gunning very hard for a mayor victory. He just kind of casually suggested it. And Piggy is playing like an outed minion right now.
I'm
I
just
don't
gonna
know.
nominate Piggy. I'm just gonna send it.
Izzy,
I think we should.
nominate
No.
I've only got
Piggy.
1 minute on the clock, and I'm just
No,
gonna
can we just
send it
swap?
now before
Can we
run
just
out.
play from there? Because I'm pretty confident that
I mean, if we want, I'll give Town a second chance and I'll vote my demon. So
So, majority is 2 to put Piggy on the block.
Izzy, vote for this.
Oh,
Sorry.
Thank you.
okay.
I thought we were going through the whole like talking thing, and I was like waiting for that, but I guess we're just voting.
You kind of chatted a lot about the reasons why.
If I screwed up the game, I'm so sorry.
you did.
No, I
Alright, that is
I-
5, and that cannot be beaten.
Alright, whoever's my imp, good job.
Piggy,
Like, if I really
Piggy,
am,
you're not married anymore if you. Oh god.
I had a
is
Yeah, no.
executed and dies.
Did I win my 50-50?
And
Is
we
the real
go
question.
to
No,
I slay it.
Please, 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 please,
Grim reveal.
please, 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 please.
I'm pretty sure it was Jack, Izzy.
Suspense.
It was me. Why was the him?
Elise was your chef who learned to 1, which was correct. Whether or not that 1 was next to the recluse or the starting imp shall be revealed. Keith was your librarian who saw a recluse between Izzy and Jack. More on that later.
Me was pretty good.
Oh, I don't
Sedanis
like
was
this.
your fortune teller. Sedanis,
I
who
don't
did
like
you
this.
check?
Elise Piggy. Izzy Guri.
Izzy
Myself
Guri.
Guri.
And you got a yes on Izzy and Guri, right?
Mhm.
And you got a yes
Damn it.
on Elton Guri.
Yep.
And that's because
Oh,
Yep.
damn it.
starting imp. Home was your Raven Keeper.
No, it was Jack, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
Piggy was
me.
your marionette,
Oh.
and Jack
Oh
was
my
your mayor.
Well done. Well done.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh my
Guru
god.
The mayor win as well.
Sid,
I might
Sid,
unironically be the man.
What I
Sid,
thought was
just so you know,
hilarious
yeah.
is,
Yeah.
Sid, I have a question for you. Who would you have checked if you stayed alive that night?
Either Jack Elise or Piggy Elise. It mechanically didn't matter which I picked because the other one was demon.
Okay, it would have been really funny if you picked Jack Elise, because Jack was your red herring.
Bullshit.
Ow.
Funny.
Um,
Oh god.
That was Springs Pulling. Do you want to go again?